Look, can you leave?
Say that you love it.
Why is she not joining?
It's so dark, bro. She's in class, bro.
No. No. All right, I sent it. Hello. Anyways.
Candle right here. This was the close. This is the next candles open, and then boom, immediately right when the new day opens, what do we come down and do? We come down and we fill that gap. We can even scale down onto the 5-minute time frame to show it a little bit better. We can see that boom, this is when the previous day closed. This is when the new day opened. What do we immediately do? We come down and we now, again, this is during Asian session, so I'm really never looking for these trades to be taken. That's kind of why I said that this is kind of hit or miss on when we're able to use it. However, new week opening gaps, we actually have more opportunity to be able to take advantage of that, because typically the week opening gaps are going to be a little bit larger and a little bit more drastic, and potentially creating of a range for us to be able to trade into. And maybe on Sunday open, we're trading pretty stagnant because, again, it's Sunday. No new money from the U.S. market has came into the market yet to be able to move it. So it gives us an opportunity on Monday to either take a trade towards the new week opening gap or as an entry out of the new week opening gap. So let's show an example right here. We can see that this is a very good example. We have, boom, this was the weekly candlestick closure right here from the week of Monday, October 20th. And then we can see that this week opened all the way up here. So we have a huge weekly gap within here. And then if we go onto the daily time frame, what do we slowly but surely do? We can see that, boom, the Friday, this was Friday's close. This is Sunday's open. And then from there, we slowly but surely come in to fill this gap. So in this scenario, what would we have been looking for? We probably would have been looking at it like this. Boom, this was Sunday's close. This was this was Friday's close. This was Sunday's open. We trade up and then boom, what is this? This is around Wednesday. We get a liquidity sweep and then we go down to fill in this gap down here as a target. Okay.
Oh, look,
let's show one more example of a new week opening gap. Again, the odds of you guys using this is, I mean, I don't want to say it's low, but very rarely I will occasionally take trades off of this. So boom, this is a good example right here. We have Friday's close, Monday's open, and we can see that literally
I could hear
right when the market opens, boom, market opens, we immediately trade down, we fill this gap, and then we continue higher. So in this case, this would be an entry point. But again, the odds of us trading on a Sunday, It's just not very likely. But again, when we do have the off chance that these gaps don't get filled immediately, because like I said, price will very rapidly want to actively seek out these imbalances them as soon as possible, these gaps in the market. When we don't fill them and coming into Monday open, then it's a very good target. So that's new day, new week, opening gaps. And then let's show an example of a new candle opening gap. Now, again, like I said, these are pretty difficult to spot, but we can try and find an example right here. So this is a good example. We can see that, boom, this candle closed right here. This is on the 1 minute chart. And then boom, this new candle opened right here. So this is an imbalance. Once this candlestick closes, what do we immediately come up and do? We come up, fill it, and then continue a little bit lower. Okay, let's show another example. This is a good example right here. We have the close and then we have the open. Okay, so there's a small gap within here. Once this candlestick closes, what do we immediately come up and do? We balance out price action. Again, the odds of you guys using this, as you can see, these are very microscopic, very small moves. It's to keep it a buck, it's fucking useless. Okay, so new candle opening gaps. There you go. Now you know it. You can show your grandparents and say, hey, I know what I'm talking about. And you're never going to use it again. Happy birthday. Okay, next thing that we're going to be looking at is BPRs. Okay, we're going to be looking at BPR. So what is a BPR? A BPR is essentially two sets of, or pretty much imbalanced price range that we get a swift move down or a swift move up through, followed by a swift move back up or down through. So we actually had a couple good examples of this over the past couple of days. I believe my trade yesterday, it was taken off of a BPR. So matter of fact, let's just go to that. And I can show the example trade that I took. It was on Wednesday and it was a short position. Did I take it on? Let's see. Wednesday was a long on the S&P 500. When did I take it at? 9:36. Oh wait, no. It was on Tuesday that I took the trade. It was on NASDAQ short 1041. There we go. NASDAQ. It was a short on Tuesday at 1041. Let's try and find this thing. Tuesday. Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, cool. So when we have